I just appreciate the fact that Sandals, along with the Island Flair, contributed a lot to us being here right now, and I would honestly like to thank them from the bottom of my heart. That I appreciate it a lot. That I was getting closer to the top.
Today we're having the food fight, the annual food fight competition here, and Mr. Blatch is here just to tell me a little bit about the Sandals aspect of the whole business. Obviously these are young chefs here today who are working and preparing. How important is it for Sandals to kind of support these kind of moves when you see young talented chefs coming out of the Bahamas, where you are actually set up and located, and for you to support that kind of stuff?
Sandals believes in the younger generation, and we invest a lot of time and resources in developing them.
Well, as you may know, the Sandals Foundation is a huge sponsor of the food fight. We kind of sponsored more than $2,000 toward the equipment for the food fight, and it's really just a part of the pillars of the foundation: education and community. So this fits in quite well with that. The kids, the winner goes off, wins a scholarship to Johnson & Wales, continues on, and may even come back and work at a place like Sandals and be a star chef. So no, it's really along the lines of what we are for and what we do.
We are the proud sponsor of the food fight that is showcased in the Bahamas each year. We have welcomed that partnership and will continue to do it throughout future years to come.
We try to bring out, I always try to bring out the best in them, but it's what they put into it. There's only so much we can do as an institution, and it makes for them going into multiple positions, jobs, even something coming back home. It's usually easier for students to come back home as well, to be able to be successful as well.
Some of the kids that are here today have got mentors, and some of the mentors are actually on our property, and they've, some of them have won similar competitions, so they have a benchmark. They have someone they can look up to also that can help them progress through their career and also give them some guidance. So that's a good thing. So there has been a flip side to that some of our colleagues that work with Sandals actually are tutoring these students, which is brilliant.
So what I figured to do was to create an environment where they could deposit a bit of themselves into the kids by coaching and teaching them and preparing them for the competition.
And they were patient with us, knowing that some things we didn't know how to do, and they showed us how to do it in a very kind but assertive manner for us to get it and let it stick with us. And at the end of this whole program, that I can honestly say that I am leaving with something that I will never forget, and it will honestly shape and mold my future as becoming a chef.
I am competing against the notorious Jermaine, aka Tiny, Opal, I don't see her, Rasta, and Chef Eric, who's behind me, my boss.
I'm going to be doing a stuffed raffle lamb with feta cheese and spinach, along with a vegetable couscous and a side of veggies for the judges today.
Right now I'm preparing a pineapple filling for my dessert.
A curry spice shrimp, open-faced crusted catfish, sweet potatoes to go inside my sweet potato and plantain risotto.
My first lesson to Nakwana was how to cut onions and how to cut. She didn't even know how to boil an egg. So I am extremely proud seeing that she's the only one with no culinary background. Wow. Yes.
So we learned something new about Nakwana Evans, who's actually representing the C.I. Gibson Rattler.
At the end of the day, these are the future generations. Johnson Wales is a reputable school, a culinary school in the States, and the fact that they've taken the time and the resources to send 2 judges who are chef trainees in their culinary academy to judge these people just goes to show how important this is. This is a life turner. At the end of the day, whoever wins this will, their whole life will change, and they will springboard forward, and hopefully when they finish their studies and they do come back to the Bahamas, we will be able to recruit them.
But it depends on what they want to do. Catering, into food production, going into food photography for that matter. It's really up to them and what they see. So their imagination of what they can and where it takes them is our goal to, help that process.
They're so young and innocent in what they're trying to do, but this is the stepping stone for greater things for them. And to have this opportunity on our doorsteps for Sandals and for these kids is tremendous. They are our future, without a doubt. This is the youth, and to see what they're achieving, NAF skills, and the way they conducting themselves is really impressive.
What we specialize here at Johnson & Wales is creating program experiences that allow students to totally immerse themselves in an academic program that combines theory with practice. And so we're proud sponsors of the Food Fight, love showcasing programs and attracting students from throughout the Caribbean. Students who not only are highly motivated and ready to learn, but students who are looking for an experience that will teach them problem-solving skills, analytical skills, critical thinking skills. That's what they will get here at Johnson & Wales University's North Miami campus.
We want to see high school students, come out of high school learning something. It makes it a lot easier. When I went to school, we definitely did not have that. The opportunity of competing and being able to, to get scholarships just because of the talent that I developed while I was in high school. So you could say that it could be a little bit of everything.
What I wanted to do was I wanted to create an opportunity where any person, regardless of what their financial situation may be, that they would have an avenue to develop their talent or gift if that's what their passion is. And I just wanted to create the bridge that connects them to the opportunity.
One of the winners, I think, ended up working at Emerald Bay in Exuma. So how proud are we to have hosted, a competition and then have the winner go off to school and come back to us. It's something that we build upon, and it's something that should happen, I think, across the board in any resort or any company. Really, we build them up from they're young, and then bring them back on board and give them a career. It seems fundamental when you think about it, but not many people are doing it, but we're doing it here.
I believe that we become successful so that we could influence the success of others. So this is a way of doing exactly that.
When we were approached to be a sponsor, we just got so excited, and sitting here and watching these young people today, oh my God, it's such an awesome experience. And our recent line that we just launched, the KitchenAid countertop appliances, it's an aid in the kitchen. And so we just saw the opportunity to make their lives a little bit easier, make their job a little bit easier. So we're here and we've supported them by participating in allowing them to use some of these awesome appliances, and also with the young people to aid them in their future tasks as they desire to be a chef. We have decided to give them some of these tools to help them in their job.
These students are absolutely well on their way to amazing careers in culinary expertise. I mean, so far, it's just blown my mind.
It is a very well organized Food Fight, an event. Definitely, I know that Jamall works for several months preparing everything, getting the students together.
And it's really an act of charity and love that he does every year, because it costs him to put this on. And so we're just thankful that there is a young Bahamian chef in the field with the mind to give back to up-and-coming young Bahamian culinarians. And so we thank you, Jamall Petty, Chef Petty, and I'll invite you now to read the long-awaited and anticipated results.
And no need to cry. I got some good news afterwards. Now, of course, we have our top three. Now, all of our top three finalists will win an all-expense paid culinary exploration program over at Johnson & Wales University. And they're actually going to be packing their bags to leave next month. Way to go. Let's give them a round of applause. In second position, Miss Naquan Evans. So of course, the winner of the 2014 Food Fight competition and also the winner of the $40,000 scholarship Miss Leanne Clark. All right. So I want to thank all of you for joining us. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming out and supporting. And as always, continue to support anything that supports our kids. Thank you. You have a great day.
Dreams to know where you headed. When you make a wish, don't ever forget it. Don't ever sell your soul for something you won't die for. More money, more problems, but I want more. I wanna see the world, make a better living. Maybe heal the world, make it better for our children. I can see the future better with my eyes closed. I wanna be heard, that's the only reason I wrote expressions on paper, just to make paper. The world is my playing field, I don't see the hater. Address me as Sosa, the son of Keith Major. So I don't need a deal for me to ever sound major. I used to be a player.
just appreciate the fact that Sandals, along with the Island Flair, contributed a lot to us being here right now, and I I would honestly like to thank them from the bottom of my heart. That I appreciate it a lot.
You making